invincible.
Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's had a great weekend, ready for a great week. rising up all night long with a little bit of a pullback in the last hour or so. 66.96 to 67.36 on ES. That's 40 points in range. NQ 721 all the way up to 902. 10. No. So about 133 points in range. Copper. See blowing up there. Hard to blow up copper. It's a metal. 160 ticks-ish. About just under a point in range on the Ultra Bond. Gold, of course, going wild and crazy as usual. Looks like about 71 ticks there if my math is right. Early morning math, not my thing. Crude oil been dumping. Shouldn't dump crude, causes ecological catastrophe. About a point in range there. And Bitcoin is sitting at 112, a little above 112. That's where we sit, stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this Monday morning. News this morning. I don't think we got anything. Fed speaker is supposed to be speaking right now. Pending home sales coming up at 10 o'clock. Trump signing executive orders at 10:15. Possible government shutdown tomorrow night. Take it. Oh, I think it did.
Order submitted. Order filled.
I didn't tell you to do that, but okay. What the hell? Not an entry I would have taken normally. I'm not sure why I just took it. But we'll see where it goes. Purple candle going into white. And I'm out.
Order filled.
Small win to start the day. But what I was going to do is I was going to check to see why the bot didn't take a trade. I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure that one out next. Okay. I could have stayed in for longer. Yeah, could have got 5 on that. I startled myself, well, by it taking a trade without me expecting it to. Got overextended there. So we're popping back up. Big pullback there on gold. Watch that.
Order filled.
Bot just took its first trade. I wouldn't have taken that trade. I probably should check it. Yeah. 5-point stop, 5-point target. That's interesting. Let's see what it does. Quiet morning here so far. Hammock is speaking. Nothing popping red yet. You try to come back down. So far holding that 9.
Target filled.
Bot wins the first trade. Morning, JC. How are you? How's the weekend? Hammock says inflation is a bigger concern right now than the job market. And Q popping up. Doing good? Oh, cool. $902 is NQ's high of the overnight. We're sitting at 884 right now. Good morning, JJR. Happy excuse me. Happy Monday to you as well. That's good. I wouldn't want you to have to call in a warranty claim on it.
Stop filled.
Hey, Stumps, how you doing? Morning, USC. Crude dumping down. Platinum dumping down.
Order filled.
So you're gonna hear me. You're gonna hear some other. I'm testing some stuff, so you're gonna be hearing some orders filled that aren't actually part of the normal orders that you see. Testing a 15-minute strategy on a few things. Plus, you'll hear the bot at times as well. Oh, Yeah, that's not fun, USC. Excellent, JJR. Q off the 9. Bounces up. Blue candle. What's our ATR? ATR right now is 4.66. So it should be on a 5. Highway to the danger zone.
Order filled.
Gold continuing to try and push down, and Q trying to push up.
Target filled.
Okay, so my 4-point gold trade, nice short there, worked based on a 15-minute chart entry. Crude still coming down. Guys want me to continue to sing Highway to the Danger Zone, don't you?
Target filled.
Okay, so the bot is 2 for 2. Highway to the Danger Zone. How you doing, Crypt? How's your weekend? Good luck, USC. Nice, Crypticon. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. Monday, guys. Tonight we're doing a live stream this evening for Asia. A couple hours.
Order filled.
Bot just took a trade, but it's interesting because it was not blue on my TradingView chart, but it thinks it was blue on the its chart. So I'm not sure what happened there. I think that one's gonna lose, but we'll see. Yeah, that one's gonna lose.
Stop filled. Order filled.
Seems to be in a little bit of a chop zone. Hello, Knock. Welcome to the stream. Okay, anyone use my phone? This is my first account ever, but on Tradovate, good morning, Amelia. Where are you showing that you're down on the? Oh, you mean in the dashboard? I'm not sure how close the dashboard runs in real time. How long ago did you take your last trade? This was a bad entry on my part. It did not break the 9. Well, it did, but it didn't. We'll see what happens, though. The bot got a better entry on this trade than I did. Probably has a better target, too. Amelia, did you see who's back on my Discord? Morning, John. How are you today? Gold trade, I could have got a lot more out of there. Cube bouncing just a bit. How overextended were we? 20. Bouncing back up to my entry. Come on back down. The MotBot is doing sim trades now. I got the most updated version on Saturday, so today is the first day it's really running. What do you have it on now, Knock? No, not CFT. Sage Crypticon. Good morning, Ron. Good morning, CBR. Give me a minute to bring up Tradovate, and then I'll get it on screen to show you.
Order filled.
Order filled? What? Oh, I got stopped out.
Filled.
That was a weird candle. We didn't have news, did we? No. Okay.
Order filled.
Bot just took a short. I should have taken a short there as well. Oops. Okay. I guess I'm glad I did take a short. It's going to get stopped
Stop
out.
filled.
Wow, we got a little weird all of a sudden. Okay, let me get this cord here to make sure I'm showing what I'm supposed to be showing. Morning, Robin. Okay, this is Tradovate knock. You can see here I have 3 windows up, but let's just look at the one at the left here. You see these little icons here. You want the one that looks like candlesticks. This is your chart type. Bars, lines, bid, ask, volume, etc., etc. So you just go there and pick whichever chart type you like. How is everybody on this Monday morning? Q rises back up. Trying to go for its high day. Gold pulling back nicely. Let me know if you got that knock. Pretty sure. Give me 1 second on that, Ron. I'm pretty sure I do, but let me just make sure. Pretty sure MOTW is live on TikTok. He's the one that posts his P&L almost daily. Yeah, he is. He's posted his payouts from Tick Tick Live. It takes forever, Ron. From what everyone I've seen, it takes 4 to 6 weeks to get transferred. So if that's your only account, you might want to find another account to trade for a while. And NQ coming back down here. Gold continuing to fall. Knock, did you get that Tradovate thing? How was your weekend, Robin?
Order filled.
Ooh, don't know if I like that one. Reminder tonight again. Another reminder about tonight. We are doing an Asia stream. We're going to try and bring those back every Monday night. That said, if the Phillies play a major playoff or World Series game on a Monday, I can't guarantee that we'll be having a stream that day. But other than that, John DeFore, where'd your Tigers end up? Wild card or division winner? And look. And Q looking for 900 here. Doing pretty good. Morning, Matt LaRocco. Welcome back to the Mighty Ox stream. Bot just took a win. Bot's trading smarter than I am so far this morning. Bot is right now in profit by 90 bucks. It's 3 wins, 2 losses if I'm right. Yeah. Although the one loss was just weird because we got a weird candle. Nice to see you in the stream, Matt. Q coming back down. Q struggling to get higher here, struggling to get back up to 900. And here's a drop. Crude tried to pop. It's also dropping. Gold with a bounce. Chop it. Chop it. Chop it. Yes. I'm live every day, 8 to 11 Eastern. And some days we have a fourth hour that somebody else does. And then we're live every Monday night now from 7:30 to 9:30 Eastern. Chopping, hopping, stopping, chopping like a raven. Oh, sorry. Crude. I feel like crude wants to go up based on the 15-minute. If it gets back to even on this candle, I'm going to go long. So how long you been trading, Knock? What asset or assets do you like to trade?
Order filled.
What the, I heard it say order filled. Blue candle there, and then Q. Bot took it. See if the bot's smarter than I am because I didn't like it. Also did take a long on crude oil. Where do I want? We have an opening of crude at the end of this 15-minute candle. We're above the 100. I don't think I want that big of a target. I'm in at 48 and the target is 78. Yeah, it's too big. It's too.
Target filled.
Oh, wow, bot's smarter than I am. That's another win for the bot. It gets a little different once you get into, an eval where there's a little bit more pressure or whatever you want to say. But that's the new high of day there on NQ. So right now the bot is up 280 bucks. I'm up $6.96. I personally don't. I know other people do. I don't have any. I just try and trade each day separately and try and make the best trades and go day by day. If you focus on the money, it gets harder. If you focus on the process, that seems to, be the better way to do it. Because if your process works and you follow your process, the money will follow. Now, if you're following your rules, you're following your process, and you're struggling, then you got to look at the process. Oh, I get okay. If you don't make it in the month, then they bill you again. So whatever you paid, you pay again next in 30 days. Gold did bounce now, trying to come back up. No, but if you fail the account in that 30 days, they will start you over. Then you'll get a fresh account. But if you're just, say you're $500 from goal, you'll still be $500 from goal if you haven't failed or whatever. You can continue right where you're at. You just need to pay the monthly fee again. Keeping going choppy. Crude oil on my 15-minute strategies is one tick from target. I probably shouldn't have said that. It's now pulled away to 3 ticks from target, 4 ticks from target, 5 ticks from Walmart. Well, darn it. It got scared off. Yeah, Lucid does not have Tradovate yet. They're supposed to get that this month. Day traders also no Tradovate, but also have one-time fees. I thought it was somebody else, but I can't think of it right now. That's a Knock. I'm actually very happy to hear you say that. So many people come in and think that they're going to bang out $500, $1,000 a day. That is an excellent and realistic goal, and I think you should stick to that plan. Once you have that down where you're making that consistently, then you can consider whether or not you want to try for more. Whether you want to try for bigger targets or more contracts, whatever. But starting off like that is a great, great mindset. Perfect. You're doing it right, Knock. About 7 minutes here from the top of the hour. AQ still trying to push up, but kind of struggling here at 9:05. Bermuda. Nice. Uh, do you have any danger from either of those hurricanes that are bouncing around out there in the Atlantic?
Order filled.
Long here on NQ from the bot. That I gotta adjust the sensitivity on it. That one should not have been taken. That was a floater. That's on me, not on the bot. I had the sensitivity too far away from the line. Um, I stopped promoting. I mean that I may look at UProfit again. I stopped promoting UProfit after they started making rules that were retroactive and thus failing people's accounts for rules that weren't in place at the time. So I stopped promoting UProfit for a while. I'll have to look to see whether or not. Yeah, let's see. The EMA was at 901, and the lowest part of the bot was at 903 half. So yeah, it was less than 2 points away, less than 8 ticks away. So yeah, at the sensitivity of 10, it's just hard. That sensitivity, 10 sensitivity when we're have a 20 ATR is a lot different than when we have a 5 ATR. Yeah. Plus, it took me like 4 months to get an affiliate payout there, and then I got yelled at by the affiliate manager when I sent in a support request because no one was answering my emails. He's like, "I'm the affiliate manager. Why did you contact me?" And I kindly showed him that I had sent him 2 emails a month prior that never got answered. Target for me, well, target for the bot on this trade, 911.75. With a stop of 902.25, entry was 907 even. No, Stumps. I wasn't complaining. I was just letting you know in case you've noticed the fact that I don't usually have you. I mean, I promoted them for years. I mean, they disappointed me when they were doing those changes. So, and I always try to revisit when I make decisions like that. They're not blacklisted. So I have no problem with anybody saying sales about what you profit is going on. Now, if you told me about a Lilu sale, then I'd probably shut you down. But yeah, I don't got no problem. There's nothing,
Top filled.
Okay, that bot stopped out on that weird wick down there and came right back up. Not sure what the heck that was. How rude. Purple candle. Trying to break the 9. We got 30 seconds on it. Crude oil. What's Crudy doing? Crudy do. Crude still at my entry. And this is a short setting up here. This big purple candle is one of the bigger candles we've seen in a while. See you tomorrow, Knock. Have a good one.
Order filled.
Short on NQ off that purple candle. It's a big purple candle, so it's probably going to retreat here. I believe the bot also took the short. It did. Bot got a tick better entry than I did. ATR still under 5. With not a lot of news this morning, we might be choppy. I'm looking for 894. Bot's looking for 894.75. Are getting a white line here, so that means we're getting overextended on that RSI, so that's a little bit scary. Really overextended now. Negative 32, negative 34. Yeah. Let me think about that one, Matt. I don't think that would probably not work because, that was a big candle just based on the size of the candles we're having now. But like after the bell, that would probably be a small candle. It was only 8.5 points. So it would need, to be adjusted on the fly depending on market conditions. Welcome, RJ. Good to see you back. RJ, I asked Matt, our NT experts back, about your NT7 indicators and getting him transferred to NT8. He says it's probably a big labor intensive thing to do. Yeah, Matt LaRocco's back and he built me a bot. A bot that's about to take a stop. I'm about to take a stop as well.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
Order filled.
It's just choppiness right now. A little bit after the top of the hour, heading toward the bell.
Order filled. Order filled.
Short off the purple. Me and bot both. Hey, we got the same exact entry too.
Order filled. Order filled.
And we both just hit target. So my mistake when I took that purple candle earlier is not getting out when I saw those white lines or gray line on the charts you see. That tells me that's the RSI telling me that the signal line and the RSI line are getting too far apart, and we often see a reversal. Seeing that same gray line now there. And let's see if we see the reversal. Sometimes it takes a candle or two. I was surprised to see the climb overnight. We're up 161 points on NQ on the day, just because of the whole shutdown fears, government shutdown. So, I don't know. Tomorrow could be rocky if there's no signs of a deal. Gold's still heading down now. Gold's getting overextended on the 15-minute, watching for a bounce there. Yep, here we go. Here's the green candle bounce. See, my reversal strategy tells me I should take this if it actually is a worthwhile candle. Oh, it's back to red. Big pullback on crude at its open there. Still cutting down. He did try to reverse, and the RSI and the signal got closer. It's no longer in the extreme area. Once again, reminder, tonight, evening stream returns. 7:30 Eastern time. Here's the reversal. Maybe not. Or we're just going to chop here. My mama told me we're going to chop around. Still falling. Not afraid of falling, but I hate it on the ground. Wow, it's like my 5th song this morning. RJ, it feels like you've traded 3 days since June. I mean, I'm glad. I mean, hopefully it was all good, RJ. I guess I should assume. Family time's important, especially for Canada's oldest teenager. RJ Tio did the rolling the markets hour on Friday, and he did really well. Oh, I'm so sorry, RJ. Oh, when you say lost, you mean actually like she's gone missing. When you say lost, I thought you meant she passed away. Well, hopefully she returns. Cats tend to do that. Oh, RJ, guess who's trading? Well, maybe you've heard, but do you know who's now trading a Apex prop account? Maybe you were here for part of that. I don't know. All my days run together. Yeah, okay. I forgot you were here for that, RJ. Never mind. He's still red on. No, wait. Is he green now? I can't remember if he's red or green. Big purple candle here, failing, and the bot just took it. Let's see what the bot does. I forgot you were here for that, RJ. Start at 7:30 Eastern time to like 9:30 Eastern. If there's a bunch of activity that end time is not set in stone. Hey Jay, how are you? I'm doing good. bounce here on NQ. I think the bot's going to stop out here, and I'm going to end up taking the long. Maybe. 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 Morning, Ace. We got two names here that are haven't been around a lot lately. RJ Wheel is here, and Matt LaRocco is here.
Order filled.
What is the... Oh, I have Tradovate up. That's why. Close that. ATR has climbed to 5. This is an iffy one right here.
Order filled.
Stopped out. Bot's still in the trade. It was originally on a short. Crude, big dump. Not to be confused with the big dumper, which is the catcher for the Seattle Mariners. Less than 15 minutes. And we're trying to pop again. Mama said. I sang that already. Sorry.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Okay, so the bot stopped out. Choppy area here. I took a long. But it was probably ill-advised, and I should probably just stay out. And wait for the bell. And wait for the bell. Do anything fun this weekend, Ace? Oh, Ace, USC will not be here. She's having a tooth pulled today. Morning, Platt. How are you? Platt is where it's at. Gang's all here this morning, except for USC. And Q giving us a third blue candle. So blue, red, red, blue, red, red, blue. Oh, bot just took along. Ouch. Yeah.
Stop fill.
Bot just took a stop. Yeah, this is where things will struggle. They moved down there on crude. We are grinding toward the bell.
Order filled.
Stopped out. I am not having a good morning. Yeah, I shouldn't be taking any of those trades. So the fourth time we're going to try a blue candle. Possibly. Oh, it went away. And there's NQ dropping. Ooh, dropping hard here right before the bell. Down to 879. Really unsure the direction we're going to go. At the bell. Wow, big fall here. It's the big fall. Oh, sorry.
Two minutes till the bell.
I'm guessing we bounce at the open, but I'm not sure. Not financial advice. Less than a minute to go. It's an absolute big dump here. Down 37 points on this 15-minute candle as we head toward the bell. Dow's down big as well in this candle. There's a bounce, a little bounce, big bounce. Boom, 14. Right back down. Gets beaten down like a redheaded stepchild. Back up, 16 points. Tickling the 9. Can it get above it? No, its nose hit it. The nose knows. And gets beaten back down. Ooh, big beat down. Beat down. I had to beat him down. And we're popping again. Gold to the red so far on the bell. Dow's dropping hard. Crude oil trying to bounce. Russell down hard. Bitcoin holding steady. Cat jumping around. Eddie, what's your problem? ATR still under 10. But we are pushing up. I was right about going up here and bouncing at the bell. I didn't take the trade, but I was right. So I guess I could take solace in that. Oh, you know what? I need to go in and... That's what happens. Okay. Nice V here. Gives back everything. I mean, gets back everything it gave before the bell. Pulls back a little bit here on NQ. Dow still just whooshing down. Russell whooshing as well. There are whooshing machines. NQ up 24 points since the bell. Blue candle on the 1. Still got 45 seconds on it though. We do have a little bit of news at the top of the hour. Nothing I'm expecting to be anything major. U.S. pending home sales. Right now, not a lot going on. ATR just 10.
Order filled.
On what? I didn't ask you to do that. Okay.
Order filled.
Well, I don't know. I clicked on something that caused me to take a trade, and it ended up being a 6.5 point win, so I'll take it. ES heading down as well. NQ is the only one that's really heading up. Ultra bond kind of sideways. I should have stayed in for that exit on an old trade. I'm getting some white there. Or gray. You got this, Ace. Pull back, purple candle. Livestock. Another name we haven't seen in like 3 yawns in forever. Well, we had our 4-year streamiversary livestock, and he happened to win an Apex account. And I asked him if he'll actually try it and trade it, and he said yes. So How you doing? Are you refreshed after your however many months you were gone? The Canadians are starting to take over the stream again. Ace, you weren't up a couple of grand. You don't start at 47.5. You start at 50K. I thought you were only up to like 50,800.
Order filled.
Long on the bot. For some reason, I just sat there and stared at it, which is why I have the bot. Or why I wanted the bot. It's looking for 12 points. ATR right now is 12, so that makes sense. Ooh, ouch, Ace. You're probably about to blow that account. Not too far away. Well, I have another 800. That said, this is a horrible day to trade. We are choppy deluxe with cheese. No onions. Gold rising back up, trying to get up to its highs. There's NQ rising again. Another blue candle for me to ignore. Now we're starting to get some movement. 890 was the high of this candle. High of the overnight. 909 half. Nope. Getting beaten back down again.
Target
No,
filled.
bot's target hit.
Order filled.
And it just took another trade off that long. I also took a trade off that long, which means it probably won't work. I'm going for 900 exactly, though. What's the bot going for?
Order filled.
Oh, I hit my target. And the bot hit its target. Wow. Boom, boom. Look at this run. New high day. 917. DK Bag is his Discord handle. Don't ask what that stands for. Thank you, Platt. So the bot took both blue candles. It won on both blue candles. I took one blue candle and I won on one blue candle, but with a smaller target than the bot. Smoke signals, RJ. Smoke signals. I'm not sure if he was talking to livestock or you, Platt. NQ is running here. All of a sudden, the NQ got oomph. NQ got ups. All-time highs now within 100 points. All-time high 25-0-27 last Monday. About 100 points away.
Order filled.
Take that stop, I think.
Order
Yep,
filled.
that was regretful. Morning, Tio. The Canadians are plotting something. I don't think he's been online in 2 months. Floating high here. No bounce yet on the Dow. No bounce yet. Well, Russell's trying to bounce. No, failed so far. Gold coming down. ATR is finally up to 14. Still small for this time of day. Starting to think so, John. I think we'll have a pullback, one pullback first, and then, yeah. There's a pullback on gold. Gold down 4.5 on this 15-minute candle. Platinum pulling back as well. Yeah, USC is having a tooth pull, Tio. I'm sorry to hear that, Ace. But now you're one of us.
Order filled.
This is me not learning my lesson. Shorting it, I'm at 42.75, shorting against this bull run. Hey, you could pay for a reset, Ace. Hey, Hassan, how you doing?
Order
There we
filled.
go. Target hit 42.75 to 9:30 even. So that was a 12 and 3/4 point trade. So it's a hard day to trade. So we're getting a blue candle pop here on NQ. So I said it needed a pullback and then maybe up, but I thought it'd be a bigger pullback than that. Bot's going to take this blue candle. I'm not sure about it. Yeah, assuming it stays blue. It got 30 seconds on it yet. I would have loved to have seen you, pass that account ace and then go on and do great things with it. But I think it ended up being a distraction to your actual live account, and I think that was probably a bad thing. So took a long here, looking for 14 points. I didn't take the long. The bot took the long, and I'm nervous about it. I don't know why, because the bot is on a sim account, so it's not like I have anything to be nervous about. But I'm just pulling for it. Bot wants 962.75. Rejection. Purple candle.
Stop filled.
Bot stopped. And first day of testing it really, livestock. It's based on the strategy I use.
Order filled.
It and I just took a short. Matt, the strategy's mine. Matt LaRocco wrote the bot for me. I got the better entry there. Had in at 935, bots in at 934.5. But it looks like it's going to bounce on the 9 here. Excellent job, JJR. Glad to hear it. Congratulations. Struggling to get through the 9 here. Bouncing on it. This candle closes above the 9. I will exit the trade. Ooh, ouch. Didn't realize how big that candle was. That trigger candle. Coming back down for me. There we go. Back to red, but just about back at my entry. It is back at my entry. There we go. Purple candle. Not quite a purple candle. Reducing risk to the top of that last candle. Still big. It's still a 9-point loss that we're going to hit right now. Maybe not. Coming back down. Chopping here. We do have a little bit of news coming up here at top of the hour. Home sales or home change or U.S. pending home sales change month over month. So I guess that's based on how much change you find in your home. Oh, popping back up. It's a frustrating trading day. Well, the Russell looks interesting. Do I have a Russell chart anywhere? I think I do.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Just got stopped out on NQ. Just, 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We come together because opposites attract. The bot took that blue candle, by the way. Maybe it didn't. It got stopped out too. Me nor the bot took the blue candle. We both should have. Well, no, it stopped out after the blue candle, so it should not have. I should have, though. This would have been a nice win, and I didn't. So that was a fail on my part.
Order filled.
Decided to take a Russell trade off based off the 15-minute chart. Probably don't see that yet. You guys don't see that. I just took that on one account. Here we come back down. Look at that. NQ back down. So it stopped me out on that news I said wasn't going to matter, and then came right back down. It would have been a win off that blue candle if I had taken it, though. It went more than 15. So that was just a fail on my part. 100%. Dow trying to pop with a little green there on the 15. Crude still falling. Hard day's night for crude. NQ still unsure what it wants to do. Gold with a pop, giving a possible blue candle on the 15. Russell failing me.
Order filled.
Taking a short. No ATM. Why don't I have an ATM? Oh, that's right. Because I went to the Russell, and the Russell took my ATM off. Oops. So, no stop here. We got a white line. Yay.
Order filled.
Took it off for a very small win. 3 points. Russell totally failed on me there. You bounce it again. You can expect after seeing the gray line there. Also hit the Bollinger. I should have taken the long there off that once we got that gray area. My reversal strategy with those gray areas are first first reversal candle of whichever way it's going. Take, and you can see this would have worked for at least a 10-point trade, actually a 15-point trade. We got that pullback. I said now we might see that NQ push up to 25,000. Russell coming back for me. Rising up. 959 is the high. Just touched 958. So just about. Are we double topping, or are we gonna push through? Russell trades back to green. A target of 2460 on it. A minute 2455. Pull back on NQ. And Q's going to try and push again. And the Dow now showing a blue candle on the 15. Gold also popping with a blue. Thing seems happy right now. New high day on NQ 975. Floating blue candle there. Don't think, the bot did not take that trade. Russell back to red. Red, Russell. YM pulling back. Q can't get above 975. I think it has still room to roam upwards. Oh yeah, Bitcoin up nicely. 113.6. Reminds me to check my Robinhood portfolio real quick for my ETFs. Oh, wow. Robinhood portfolio's at $570 today, 3.85%. And Q pulls back. And the Dow's no longer giving me a signal I want. Gold, big pop. Russell's still undecided. YM coming back down. Russell back to red. NQ pulls back. So it's just one more pullback until it heads up to that 25,000. Got within like 52 points of all-time highs earlier. Hey, Amar, how you doing? In case you missed it on the Discord, MR invited us all to the Netherlands to become dog food. Candle trying to bounce here. Dog food.
Order filled.
NQ the bot takes the tiny little blue candle there on the NQ. Not a decision I would have made, but let's see what the bot does. I never learned how to ride a bike. The bot wants 971. I don't think the bot's going to get what it wants here, but we'll see. Can't always get what you want. I'm seeing purple. I see purple. Yep. Bot's going to stop out, I think. Keep pulling back.
Order filled.
I'm short, bot's short. Ah, I still don't have an ATM.
Order submitted.
Okay, looking for. Oh, we got a white line though, or a gray line that you see. Hate that. Bot's looking for 33. I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I might just get out. It's again quickly getting overextended on the. Come on. Drop it like it's bot. Drop it like it's bot. Drop it like it's bot. There we go. $9.39 seems to be where it gets stuck.
Order filled.
So we're out. Should have took it at 9.39. Oh my god, I only got 5 ticks out of that. I was an idiot. Oh, now it's gonna fall. Watch this. Yep.
Target filled.
Bot hit its target. It didn't chicken out like I did. Nice ace. Congrats and sorry to hear that. That's up to you, Ace. I think the first question you have to ask yourself is it distracting you from your live account? If it's not distracting you, then absolutely. But if it is and it's causing you to, I mean, then you gotta weigh that. I think you need to, if you're gonna try it again, Ace. I think you need to go back to what your original, secure your normal win in your live account first. You know what you would normally do, uh, and then move over to the Apex account. Excellent, MR. I should have taken that blue candle on NQ. I did not. Just failing today. Well, Apex is 80% off right now. So it'll cost you $33 to redo an account. Or if you want to try Bull and Ox, they're only $16. Awesome, I'll check that out. Have you used Thor, MR? It seemed too good to be true at first. Then they made some changes that everyone expected that they'll have to make. Now I'm kind of in a wait and see approach with them. Remind everyone once again tonight, 7:30 Eastern Time, we are doing Asia for 2 hours. I think there is, but I have not jumped in strong enough to look. There's something that got my spidey senses going with Prop Shop. I just don't remember exactly what it was. Yeah, I never liked the name either. Of course, it's better than the Prop Pit. By the way, speaking of that, for those of you who have not heard, Scott Trieste, or however we pronounce his last name, the disgraced owner of Fast Track Trading, is trying to launch another prop firm. When someone, Trieste, thank you, Trieste. Anyway, and when someone asked if he really expects people to trust him again, his answer was money has amnesia. And also, if you got any payouts from Fast Track, they might get clawed back. The way it was put to me is the bankruptcy trustee is looking at this as similar to FTX. So they want to try and claw back payments to make everything more equal because they consider everyone that ever bought an account as a creditor.
Order filled. Order filled.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Crap.
Order filled.
I took a trade in the wrong direction. I hit buy instead of sell. Bot took a trade in the right direction because the bot's smart. Thrive. I'm not sure if you were here for Thrive Livestock. Yeah. Oh yeah, they June left, and then within a couple of weeks they closed down, and now someone from Thrive is working with Scott on the new project. Not Joom. Joom just up and disappeared, deleted his YouTube and everything. Yeah, he announced his resignation, saying he was tired and wanted to spend more time with family. He gave it to this second in command, and the second in command announced that they were closing about a month later. Apologize if you hear my air fryer frying. I'm making chicken tenderloin. In a white wine sauce. No, I'm kidding. Hot. Right now I'm flipping my chicken. It's not done yet. He did, and I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't think he. Here's the thing: there's a difference between a failed business and a scam. I don't think Joom ever meant to be a scam. Be honest, I don't think Scott ever meant to be a scam either. Scott turned into a scam, but you know, Joom just didn't have what it took to be a businessman, in my opinion. He had an idea and he tried to run with it, and it failed. You know, over 80% of small businesses fail within the first couple of years. So seeing a business fail isn't a surprise. Just the way he handled it was a surprise. Just the bot just got another win there. It's Sage is just a no. Sage has too high of opinion of himself. Except for June. June was only an employee. He was only doing customer service with FTT. He wasn't part of any decision making. Bot just took another trade off that little purple candle with the big wick. The word still there is wrong. I still have an ATM. He returned yesterday after I was dumb enough to mention his name.
Order submitted.
Oh, really? What was that one, MR?
Order filled.
Stopped out on that.
Order canceled.
And back down we come. Yeah. Choppy day. Get ready for an end-of-year rally for stocks, Goldman Sachs says.
Order filled.
Oh, we're trying again. Oh, wait. Ooh, that ended up not being a purple candle. ATR is only 10, which is really low for this time of day. Russell coming back up. I'm still in a Russell trade. Been in it for like an hour now.
Order filled.
Target hit.
canceled.
How's everyone doing? Red, green, or somewhere in between? Wait, you got back to break even on the live account, did you, Ace? Yeah, but you failed Apex, so it's not like you can recover that, right, Ace? Sorry, I should not have put it that way. I apologize, Ace. I came across wrong. I apologize big time. That was really, I'm not sure why I put it that way. I never put it that way. I apologize. That was just, that was brash. I'm sorry. No one's ever thrown that like that at me when I've failed dozens of accounts. So that was just off of me. I think he was kidding, Ace. We all know you are quite the success. You know, I eat this every day. Every day you're disappointed when it comes out. You sit there and wait and wait and wait, and then you're not happy with what I offer you. He won a free Apex account. And now he just wants revenge. And queue back up, blue candle. If it holds, the bot will take it. Yeah, Dow finally heading up. Would anyone like a chicken tenderloin? Tenderloin?
Order filled.
For the same size account, Ace, right now it costs like $33. Ace won Apex eval during our 4-year anniversary, so he decided to give it a try. Now he wants to try it again. Well, I think he just wants to try something cheap right now, Hassan. I don't, he wants to see if he can do it before he puts into a big amount. Although, you might want to do an end of day drawdown instead of the intraday. Yeah, trader buys 40%. That will be an end of day drawdown. That will cost you about 80 something if you wanted to do that. But then there's no funded setup fees when you pass. So it's actually cheaper if you all in if you pass. Apex has some big changes coming. Oh, guys, good. Hassan didn't hear what I was saying about him. Thank God. That's true. So, yeah. You're going to have to cancel that one and buy a new one, Ace. I don't know. I mean, if you think about it though, if he could get props down, David, and actually utilize them, he could be doubling his money if we teach him and then how to use a trade copier.
Order filled.
I'm long off that blue candle. So every time I get a blue candle today, I get a freaking white line afterwards. Target of 62. Bot has a target of 63.25. Positive. What are we talking about, MR? Who are we talking to there? Yes and no, Hassan. I mean, I agree with you, but I will say that the intraday drawdown did not cause Ace's demise because he actually was never positive on the account, I don't think. Oh, okay. Sorry, Ace. Yeah, that's right. I forgot you were. That's right. So yeah, the intraday drawdown did make it harder for you. End of day would be better. I haven't heard exactly what the changes are, but from the people that have heard, I've been told positive, MR. Very positive. I plan on trying to get with John Skelton this week to get the skinny that supposedly they're sending out their affiliate managers to meet their top 50 affiliates or top 100 affiliates, something like that, in person to talk about the changes. Don't worry about Perdia, Ace. Oh, well, wait. Why Perdia versus Tradeify or Buy Funded Futures, Hassan? I'm curious why you say Perdia. I mean, I don't have anything against Perdia. I'm just... But that's only on direct to funded, Hassan, not on evals, I believe. And Ace doesn't want to spend a couple $100 on a direct to funded. Which I don't think he does. Direct to funded with Perdia would be like $200, Ace. NQ fighting right above 950 here. This morning move quick. The trade's back in the green. I don't know if it's going to go, though. Back in the green. No, back in the red. I believe I'm still in that Russell trade, too. Yeah. Probably was red, I mean green at one point, but I forgot about it. No, guys. Ace needs NinjaTrader. So recommending any firm that does not have NinjaTrader will not work. I won't do Funded Next, but I know that there's people that have gotten payouts from Funded Next, Jay. Robin, I believe, has gotten Funded Next payouts for money.
Order filled.
I just got stopped out. But yeah, Ace needs NinjaTrader. He struggles with any new technology, so he knows NinjaTrader. He needs a firm that has Ninja. Futures Desk is another prop firm, but they don't have Ninja Ace, so it's not an option. Not on the futures desk. The futures desk does not offer NinjaTrader. The only way to use it on the futures desk is to use a trade copier. And we don't have to try and figure out, help him figure all that. I mean, I don't mind helping him, but I think that'll be just too much for him to just try this experiment. Speaking of Trade Day, they are hosting the Affiliates Cup. It's a trading competition among affiliates, and I will be part of that. That is starting Wednesday. And the winners of the Affiliates Cup, the top 3 winners, get prizes, not only for themselves, but for their communities. Well, I already said I'm competing, MR, so what more names do you need? No. Unfortunately, Patrick and Brian Stunk said no, and I should have taken that purple candle. Darn it. But we have me, Kelly Ann, Prolong Wealth, aka Charlie Baker, FOMO. We have Cage. We have Uncle Bugatti. We have a couple of names I don't recognize. CFT supposedly has signed up. Well, you kind of got to be an affiliate, Tio. I was told CFT signed up. Whether or not he actually does it or not, we'll see. I was told CFT signed up. Let me quickly bring up the. Who's all here? Oh, well. Let's see. Let's see if I have other names here. Hold on. Bounce here on NQ. Nutty Bar, Alpine, Cove Trader, whoever that is, Methodical Man. Those were invited. Whether I'm not sure they're all in, but they were invited. So I'm not sure if I'm supposed to announce it yet or not, but the winner, the person that gets the top spot wins $5,000 and an additional $5,000 to distribute to their community however they wish. Trade day will be posting up the leaderboards and stuff. Blue candle pop here. Oh, it's time for me to end the stream. Oh, let's see what this blue candle does. See if it finishes above the 9. If it doesn't finish above the 9, then it's going away. Doesn't finish above the 9, then Platt, can you imagine the cleanup charges we would end up having to pay with all the pineapple all over that Airbnb? I should have that blue candle would have worked, but anyway. Anyway, guys, all right, we're done for now. We'll be back tonight, 7:30 Eastern time for our first Asia stream in like forever. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day, and I expect to see you all there tonight. Have a great one. Bye, Zers.